I'm extremely privileged today because I've come to Mercedes-Benz World in Brooklyn, Surrey to drive one of the most iconic cars ever created, the 1950s Mercedes-Benz 300 SL. With a 3-litre engine producing 215 brake horsepower, back in 1954 the 300 SL was the fastest production car in the world, with a top speed of 160 miles an hour. I'm not sure I'd like to do that speed in it now though, especially as this car is worth £500,000. Obviously, the thing that made this car most famous was, of course, these stunning gullwing doors. Now, they may look pretty, but they're actually there out of necessity, because this car's space frame chassis meant that you couldn't fit normal doors. Anyway, that's enough of this old girl. It's time for some modern day gullwing action. This is the SLS AMG. It's been designed, developed and built by Mercedes performance arm AMG. Under the bonnet is a high-performance V8 that's good for 0 to 62 in 3.8 seconds and 197 miles an hour. And in case you're wondering, yes, it's just as exquisite inside. So, what would it feel like if you were able to buy one of these £158,000 supercars? Well, Mercedes kindly let me find out. First off, you wouldn't have to slum it with the normal punters. SLS buyers get to use the VIP entrance at Brooklands and spec up their car in the luxurious surroundings of the Maybach suite. Normally you'd then have to wait for a year for the car to be built, but fortunately, here is one they prepared earlier. If you buy Mercedes from Mercedes-Benz World, you can come here to the presentation suite to have your car handed over. They'll do it for an A-Class, but today I'm getting an SLS AMG. Wow, that looks awesome. Man, thank you very much. I have the keys now. I'm going to get in it before they take it off me. Now look at this, the way the handles pop out the door. And then, I don't think there can be a more special way of getting into a car than this. See you in a bit. The beauty of buying an SLS from Mercedes-Benz World is that you can try it out on their handling circuit. So, the big question is, what does the SLS feel like to drive? Obviously this is a completely different experience to the old 300 SL. I've got power steering, I've got the 7-speed pedal shift gearbox, which is lightning quick. I've got brilliant brakes. Of course, it was the most important thing of all, the 6.2 litre V8, which pumps out rather respectable 563 brake horsepower. It's got so much grunt, mid-range torque, but really the best thing about it is the noise. Just listen to this. Right, this is it, the big moment after the exhilaration of ordering the car and the excitement of the presentation and the fun of driving it on the track. The moment that will stick in buyers' minds most is this, the first time they take their SLS out onto the road. So good. Unfortunately for me, I'm not an SLS customer, which means I've got to take this car back. But hopefully Mercedes won't mind. Just another 5 minutes.